Tomorrow it's time for the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, and today we will talk about the events of yesterday and the events of today, of course, with Steef van Gorkum, who is in Malta, not yet in the press center. Steef, it's still early, of course, but you definitely need a cup of coffee, I think.
Yes, so here at my apartment, I've arranged for something, and I'm behind my laptop, and I'm ready. Ask ahead.
Yeah, the day of yesterday, Alexa was on stage again. Russia and Bulgaria, I believe, in your opinion, some of the favorites who came by. Is that still the case?
Well, I thought Russia was relatively disappointing, to be honest. First rehearsal was really, really strong in the way that we saw the act, and we saw the visuals and the dresses and everything, and I thought that was all pretty good. And I just thought it would be a matter for them just to change the camera shots a little bit to make the camera work more interesting and to capture the act better. And I thought, it's Russia, that's definitely going to happen. Later this week when we see the second rehearsal, it's all going to be fixed. And we saw it yesterday and it wasn't. The first minute was changed in a good way, improved. The girls are lying on the floor and filmed from above, and that's all very beautiful. But when the first chorus starts, there's a shot, I think, of 25 seconds or something like that, just up front. No close-ups, no moving cameras, no dynamics. And that makes the second minute of the song, especially that second minute, really, really static and really boring. And for me, if nothing changes, of course, that puts them out of the list for victory and perhaps even for top 5.
There are a lot of ballads this year in the contest. How will that influence the show and the results? Yeah,
a lot of ballads and also a lot of girls, and that's the thing. You mentioned already Alexa, of course, being on stage. We followed her as well. She was still suffering from some throat issues, and it's getting about time for her. The rehearsals are already today, so time is running out for her basically. And that's the thing. She's one of a few girls, a lot of girls in competition who sing. Well, her song is kind of mid-tempo, but there are a lot of ballads in there as well. You mentioned Poland already. We mentioned Bulgaria. Bulgaria was on stage yesterday. Very good vocal performance again, and her visuals have improved drastically. But it's so difficult to judge. Ukraine was on stage yesterday as well. There are so many different, relatively similar ballads of girls who all have good vocals. Italy is in there as well. I can mention 6, 7 countries maybe who all go sort of into this same pool of votes. And I find it very difficult to estimate who of those songs is going to do well, because there has to be 1 or 2 eventually as well who will fall through, despite the fact that basically almost all of them sing adequately, at least. And it's very difficult. For me right now, I think the vocals for Poland and Bulgaria are the best ones, and so those two will probably stand out the most, especially with a 100% jury vote, but I cannot be certain.
That 100% jury vote and the fact that today we have the jury rehearsals, can I draw the conclusion that technically we already have the result by tonight?
Not 100%. Actually, there's no official communication about this yet, but I've heard some rumors and I've spoken to some people. I will ask later today Jon Olasand when I'm interviewing him to be certain, but what I've understood so far is that all the country juries vote tonight. So that means both the adult jury and the kids jury. And they make up all the votes from all the countries, and that's almost the entire result. But there is, of course, the expert jury this year. And that means that Jedward and Christer Björkman and I forgot his name, the guy from Universal Music, will vote on Sunday at the live show. So that means 3 more countries, 3 more expert votes to come in on Sunday. But usually at Adult Eurovision it's 50-50 between the dress rehearsal and the live show. And right now it's not. The heavyweight is on tonight.
So it will be an interesting
definitely.
Day for you.
And after that interview with Jon Olasand, I will stay at the press center, of course, and be there. I will miss the first rehearsal, but it's not that important. Usually the artists don't wear their official outfits there as well and leave straight away. But the second one at 4 o'clock this afternoon is very, very important. And I will be there. I will be live blogging that for ESC Daily, and if you're interested in the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, and if you're a competitive person like most of the people at the ESC Daily are, then that's a show that you have to follow.
Okay, enjoy your time over there, and good luck with all the blogging, and we'll see what happens on ESCData.com. Thank you, Steef.